So I went to TJ Maxx today. I had a gift card, so pretty much all this was $13 only. So I say that's a steal. So basically, I got these pajama pants. They're cute. They have pink flamingos on it, mistletoe, bows, Christmas trees, stars. They're cute. I'm gonna wear these to my Friendsmas event, which is on Wednesday, which I will be recording as much as I can. I'm not sure if my friends are comfortable with being on camera, so obviously I'm gonna ask, or I might just record on my phone versus my camera. I don't know though. But yeah, we're doing a Secret Santa gift exchange one there, and yeah, it was kind of a last minute thing. So yeah. Next, I have this gray oversized sweatshirt or crew neck, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much, yeah, it's long sleeve, has the sleeves, it's oversized, gray, nothing special. Yeah, I'm gonna pair those two together and wear that then. And last thing I got was this pajama set for my work party. Pretty much it's pajama themed over there too, so yeah. It comes as a set. It has Christmas trees, the bows, flowers, pink, my favorite color. And then here's the shirt right here. Shirt theme design. It has the pink bow right here. It is so cute. But yeah, can't wait to wear that. Y'all, when I get up off of here, I'm gonna buy the rest of my Christmas gifts offline, and tomorrow hopefully it's gonna be wrap Christmas gifts with me, hopefully, if I'm not tired, because I've been working so much, y'all. And finals is on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, so yeah, we're gonna get it done. But yeah, so yeah, bye. Hey y'all, welcome to Vlogmas day 15. Today this video is going to be a little more chill and reflective. Basically I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about what 2025 has taught to me, especially as a college student and someone trying to grow creatively. Like just some lessons and stuff that I want to carry with me into the next year. This year wasn't perfect, but it taught me a lot about myself. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got the list on my phone, so sorry if I'm looking down, but yeah. So pretty much lesson 1 was growth isn't linear. So one thing that 2025 really has taught me is that growth isn't linear. There were months where I felt like I was doing really well, and other times I felt stuck behind. I thought growing meant, like, you know, feeling confident and motivated all the time, but a lot of this year felt pretty confusing. I learned that feeling lost doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong, it just means that you're changing. So yeah, just, you know, growth and stuff. Not everything's gonna be just a straight line, you know, there's gonna be bumps in the road and stuff like that, but it's just how you persevere through certain stuff and make waves, you know. Lesson 2 is that rest is productive. So in 2025 I also learned that resting is productive. I used to feel guilty for taking breaks or naps, but this year showed me that I actually do better when I listen to my body and my mind when, you know, I need to relax. So like between school and life, I'm constantly feeling like I need to be doing something more. Like I never really just like, you know, take a moment and just stop and just, you know, just burnout doesn't equal success. Burnout equals stress. More stress, dude. But this year showed me that when I don't rest, everything else suffers. Mind, body, everything. My creativity, my mood, my motivation, all of it. Rest actually helped me show up better. So I'm like more 80%, 90% versus 30% is better, right? Next is that boundaries are self-respect, yo. Another big lesson for me this year was learning about the importance of boundaries and how do not let anybody run over you. I repeat, do not let anybody run over you. Not everyone needs access to you, your time, or energy. Saying no doesn't make you mean, it makes you honest. You're being truthful. Like I said earlier, you can't, well, you don't want somebody to like make you stressed because of something that they did. Like that shouldn't affect you. This year, protecting my energy helped me feel more grounded and less overwhelmed, period. Okay, lesson 4 kind of goes along with that, where with not everyone is meant to stay in your life like forever. Some people are only meant to be part of a certain chapter of your storybook, and that's okay because it doesn't take away from what they did mean to you at that moment. Outgrowing people is normal even when it's hard. Like I know, like most of the times you don't even want to let that person go or whatever, yada yada yada, but all in all, like at the end of it all, you really can't like depend on that person to make you like do certain things because we're all our own person at the end of the day, so we have to make our own decisions. But yeah, letting go is never comfortable, but this idea has taught me that holding on to things that no longer fit you will always 100% hold you back. Like literally a lot of stuff, if you don't let it go, it's gonna continue to hold a strain on your back, and that is not good, yo. That is not good at all for your mind, mental, everything. Lesson 5, y'all, is when it comes to goals, I learned that consistency matters more than perfection. Pretty much, like, you rather do something more over and over again versus it being perfect, because perfection doesn't equal growth. Consistency equals growth, though. Showing up imperfectly is better than waiting for the perfect time. Like, progress happens when you keep going. Showing up imperfectly helped me build confidence. You don't become confident first, you become confident by doing. So say you're driving, when you first get in the car, like your first time, you're not that confident because you've never done it before. But once you keep practicing over and over and over again, you get more comfortable. You might not be like super like 100% confident, but you're more than 50% confident, 80% confident, 90%, and then it builds up until you're 100% confident in, you know, what you're doing, and that works with life as well. Lesson 6 is comparison steals joy. Pretty much what this means is if you constantly compare yourself to somebody, especially in this day and age, I feel like everybody is comparing themselves to people they see on the internet, and most of these people on the internet do not broadcast the real life stuff, so everybody thinks that their life is all sunshines and rainbows, but behind the camera, when they're not recording, it's not good. So do not compare yourself to them celebrities, because it really makes you think that, oh, their life is perfect, yada yada yada. So the more I focused on my own path and stopped comparing my timeline to everybody else, the more peace I did feel. I'm not saying I'm comparing myself to other people, but it might be just like comparing yourself to people in your age bracket or somebody in your family who's doing something that you're not, you know, you, or a friend, you know, it might not be like out of envy, but like you just do it like out of not trying to do it on purpose, you know. And the last lesson that I have for now is that in 2025 I realized that I don't need everything figured out right now. Keep in mind, yo, I'm only 20 years old. Like, there's only so much life that I've lived so far, and like things that I can say that I do have figured out, but I'm not gonna have my whole life figured out just yet, because I am only 20 years old. It's okay to change directions. It's okay to take your time. Life is not a race. So just because somebody is doing something that you're not at your age doesn't mean you should feel like, oh, am I slow? Yada, yada, yada. God puts that, what makes it happen for you at the right time that he wants it to happen for you. So like I said, do not compare yourself. Don't rush. Don't be in a rush to figure stuff out. Nothing like that. Let God handle everything. What I am taking into the new year 2026 is I'm taking self-trust with me 100%. Trusting my pace, trusting my instincts, and choosing what feels right for me, not what looks good for everybody else. So pretty much I'm putting myself first 100%. Like, I'm not taking nothing from nobody else. The negative opinions or comments that they do have to say is irrelevant to me. Constructive criticism is different than negativity. Feel me? Okay, well, thank you guys so much for spending day 15 of vlogs with me today. I'd love to know what 2025 has taught you, so let me know down below in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.